Welcome to the opening New York session. It's a new day, it's a new dollar. Let's see what the market gives today. Left side, like always, 15 minutes. Here's gonna be 5 minutes. We want to try something to do with 1 minute. I'm not a big fan actually, as you know, but we give it a try today. On days when the market starts to push up, just to push up, or to drop, maybe even in 5 minutes, it's difficult to catch a pullback, stuff like that, so you can use the 1 minute here. So 1 minute. Actually less than 30 seconds. We're getting to 20 seconds. Since that's the beginning, let's watch the 1 minute. Let me switch account. I trade with the account of a friend of mine. Is it connected? Please be connected. Yes, it's connected. Good. I'll only buy 4 in 1. So far, we're pushing up, but it's too early to say something. It's just the beginning, the first minute, first 2 minutes. Once we break that area, that's interesting. Once we break it, actually, wait for the retest. It could be something like that. We break it, wait for the retest. It could be exactly or nearby. See the exhaustion, for example, in 5 minutes. Could also be in the 15 minute, catch it and go up actually. But be very careful. We are near the all-time high actually currently. So far, nothing. So it's getting rejected here, but it's too early, guys. Otherwise I can use just the, say I'm getting here, I use that, for example, as my entry. But again, that's pure gambling because it's the beginning of the market. Let me do it differently. I will bring here to 1 minute. That looks promising because it is engulfing all of them. But again, it's just the beginning. Only 3 minutes so far. Let's go to our previous day, yesterday. I have 1 minute here. I'm watching it actually. Don't worry about it. What did happen here? Guys, I have to apologize to you. I'm not looking for excuses, but the last couple of days, as you know, as you mentioned that yourself, I haven't had so much sleep. I think in the last 3 days, if I not count yesterday night, before I mean if I go just by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I had max less than 5 hours sleep. I know that's not good actually. That's why I'm changing it. That was only those 3 days actually. That's not gonna be good for my health. But the thing is, guys, since I haven't had so much sleep and I was awake, was doing the live session, and I misread something. If you have the market and you see the market is pushing up, very steep and crooked actually. Steep and crooked actually. It's going all the way like a rocket. Yes, it is correct. If we look here from the microstructure perspective, we could say, hey, that's gonna be double top, or we can say, you know what, I will take that one here, and that's my double top here. That's correct. But let's do it differently actually. Let's look at from both sides. From the top side, we saw, hey, we see a double top. That was something that Saber said, good actually. Then he said, hey guys, but you see, when I see a double top, I want to see something like that more. I want to see something like that, for example. You see that, guys? You see that? Top, top, and then the 3 candle pattern I have here. And then I see 3 candle first top, second top, I see the 3 candle pattern. That would be a decent one that I see, but something that is going, you know, like that actually, like an escalator. It's going up very steep actually, crooked actually. It's very dangerous to think. You see the market just dropped actually. The market dropped. That's the reason I say wait always the first 15 minutes actually. Very seldom I would encourage someone to trade you. So when we go back here, when we see here, that one was really steep actually. Look here, how does it look actually? That was really steep actually. Something else. Let's look from both sides actually, top and bottom. From top we see, hey, each time it gets rejected. So far so good. When we see from downside is we have also the wicks. It's trying to come down, but it get also rejected. It's pushing it up. Each time I'm coming down, but get rejected. Down, get rejected. Come down, get rejected. Get down, get rejected. Get down, get rejected. When we look just from the perspective of microstructure here, which one is the correct one? Microstructure. You see the top is resisting to close above and get rejected. A bit goes higher but get rejected. That's correct. And we're coming down actually. Each time we're coming down. But we also see from the downside we have the wicks. That means that was trying first to go down, turn to red candle. That was trying to close even much more deeper, got rejected. That tried to close deeper, got rejected. That closed to close deeper, got rejected. What is that? What is that telling us, guys? Can someone tell me that?
The buyers are strong.
Exactly, the buyers are strong here. the buyers are strong here, which means for us, let me have that one also here, 1 second please, which means if you have to answer for yourself, you see, okay, I see actually, yes, let's have, that's the 5 minute, that's okay, so far we have nothing here. You see, okay, I see in the 50 minute, I see nothing I can talk about actually much, but I see here, yes, I see, I can call here that I see here. It doesn't matter if you like to call that a double bottom or maybe later that one. It's up to you actually. Okay, that's correct. You see, hey, many candles here and one candle, but that one is closing way above that. So you cannot say, hey, I have that one here. Many candles covers by one. No, 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 that is closing way. Yes, it is. Each time it goes a bit higher, but it drops. It goes higher, it drops. That's correct. But if you look, that one is crooked actually. You know, crooked and very steep actually. It's going like that up. If you have something that is going like that, you need to have a cleaner actually double top, double bottom, for example. And again, when we look again here, which side is telling more when we look here? Is the shadow from up or down bigger? Which one is bigger, from the upside or downside here, guys?
Wicks at the bottom, so it's pushing up.
Exactly, it's pushing up. And by the way, if I look here, I say, hey, I have one wick here and the next one is closing nearby the low where I had my breakout. The one here, I have one candle, that one comes here, again where I had my breakout here and close nearby that wick here, not here. So what we did, instead of trying to go short here, what should we do here actually, guys? We should try to go long here actually. We should try to go long here, guys. Okay, we should try to go long here. Why? I see from the microstructure is telling, hey, yes, we see it's get rejected, but it's crooked actually. It's trying to get even higher, but from the bottom, I see it's pushing it up. With the wick, they're telling us the buyer are more in control actually. The sellers could not control them to close even with bigger wicks, even no wick or small wick, Jack. Do you get the point, guys? Is it clear for everyone? If not, thumb down actually. You see, if they were in control, they would have, okay, one time they did actually some wick here. Okay, you see we have some wick here, but others, look here, the wicks are small. But when you look to the downsides, they're big. They're trying to push the buyer, pushing back. And what is talking for us? We have a steep. If something is going so steep actually and very crooked actually, that means, oh, there is some. Instead of trying here to go long here actually, we have to put here long position, here long position. Okay, you see, that would be an opportunity to go long because that coming down, closing nearby the wick where I had also my breakout. I see the rejection, and the next one would be here. Hey, that one coming again, next breakout here, and it's closing not here but to the next wick here. One candle covers by another near its low wick here. That could have been something. That one, yes, if we had something coming here, closing nearby here, that could have been also something. But if we did not actually had only that one, that breakout actually, and then breakout we got here, that one is difficult actually. You don't know how much deep that's gonna go. That one, and we had another one that's not a continuation hammer, but it looks like the version that we know here from, you see that one here, we get here, we see a doji. Okay, it's almost like a hammer. Okay, I encountered like a hammer. I can say it's the same idea that I say, hey, I have that one, I see already that happening. The rest I have to anticipate what is going to be to go up actually. Where should the doji be to be actually the opposite, to come down actually? Maybe someone is saying, hey Parsa, how could you know that? Maybe that one wants to come down here to test that party and then maybe go up then. Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good question. How could we know that actually? Let me get rid of the drawing here. How can we know that actually? Let me zoom in here for you guys. Can someone tell me, how can we know that actually? My apologies. I was asking anyone actually, apparently, but no one since answered. Okay, let's go ahead. The doji needs to be higher. You see something like that you have that was at the bottom. Now you have the opposite, an inverse hammer, or you have a doji that is on the top actually. You reach the top like an evening star and you get a doji. It's coming down from the other side. But when you look here, the doji is not here. If that doji would have happened somewhere here after that, or we go higher somewhere here, yes, then we would have that one, but inverse actually. It's coming down. Probably you can say then, okay, maybe it's coming down to retest that area here again, maybe, or here somewhere. And when I see the rejection, then I can take the long. But when you see it is not up, it is below that actually, below, guys. When you see that, then you have to say, no, it is gonna be that one here. Do you get the idea? Is it clear? If not, thumb down. Thumb down if it is not clear. Clear, okay. Not clear. Okay, not clear. Okay, good. You see, when we get a, let's say I'm getting something like that. I'm going up. I want to see an inverse hammer, or let me put it like this. A doji, when it reaches the top, it's going to be the highest candle actually. Then I know, okay, maybe that is returning to come down here. That's exactly the same like that one here, but from the opposite. But when you look here, when we are going up here, the doji is not appearing here, for example, it's appearing below actually. You see? It is below actually. It is not on the top, it is below that actually. Since it is not here, it is going here, so it's not on the top of the movement. It's going actually, it's going one step back actually. It's telling me it is not that one, for example, in a inverse version from the top. It is telling me it is gonna be that one here. Do you get the idea, guys? Saber, is it clear? Okay. So again, is a doji is not the hammer, but we can use it the same. The ideology is good. That one would have been, hey, here we can add in. We can add in. Let me look here. Again, there is nothing here so far. So we could have add in here. Okay, that could have been something that we could have done here to add in here. But again, we did not actually. At that time, we were not even here anymore, were we? I don't know. Let's see, it goes up, up, up. The one that I took personally was that one here. I was looking, hey, what do we have here? Can someone tell me? What do I have here? What do I call that?
Indecision candle doji.
Huh?
Which one exactly? Sorry, the 3 bars. Indecision doji.
No, not the usual name. What do I call that actually? Not inside. Not no. Not a pattern. Only just one candle actually. What do I call that?
Oh, the cross candle.
Exactly, the cross candle here. The cross candle. I say, okay, I want to see something, and I was thinking here, hey, where could it be? I was thinking it could be here, where I had the breakout, or it could be the doji. Okay, let's see what is happening. It's coming down, down, down. What do I say? First time, the body, the wick gets test. The next time, the body. And say, hey, it's got exactly closed here. It got exactly close here. What did I do? I said my stop loss is gonna be here. Once it moves and it went into my favor here, it went here. It was to my favor. I said, you know what? I bring my stop loss below that wick here, $40 or $20, whatever. Yes, I know. You're absolutely right. Actually, we see here double top. Okay, and in the first top I see 3 candle. It's not important, but the more important, in the second top I see 3 candle. That is actually perfect. You see how clean that is? Compare that one with that one here. Look, that one here. You see, that one is like suck, suck, but the other one, you see how clean that is? Is that for everyone clear? why that is not a double top, but that one is actually a double top here. Is that for everyone clear here? The idea? If not, thumb down. Thumb down if not. So I know I have to explain it one more time. Okay. But what was the reason? Maybe someone is asking, Parsa, why did you not take? You know, those days when the market goes in one direction all the way, okay, it is really dangerous. Try to catch the reversal. Do you get my point? Especially after the New York session opens and you see it going only one way, only up, 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 or down, 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 down. Even you see, hey, at that time, what was it actually? It was getting that was I have to go 6 hours back. It was getting near 3 p.m. actually. It was getting that was 2:45 p.m. near 3 p.m. we're getting. But what was the reason for me here? I was like, hey, you know what? Let me. And by that time, I had reached that one here. I say, hey, that one is getting rejected. Okay. I said, you know what? The only thing that I did, I said, you know what? I have my stop loss here. I don't care, actually. What is going to happen? I don't care. Usually, you're right. That's a beautiful double top. That's a beautiful double top here. I think everyone would agree with me. As we see a double top here. Let me, again, catch here. Or wait a second, guys. We go to the 1 minute. Something is happening here. We get to the breakout here. Let me put in. Let me see how that one closed here for a second. Nope. That's the reason. I see closing candle, closing candle, closing candles. Or maybe that we get a wick and that close here. That's going to be another story then. Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. And we get in. I put my stop loss here. Target is gonna be yes, I wanted that here. That's not my. I hate it if someone gives me his gun. I have to take responsibility. Oh, let me see what we have here. That one. You see, yeah, let's use that one here. Let's use the wick here. Yeah. I put a stop loss there. So, now here. Where I was talking, yes, I saw that one here. Usually I say, yes, that a double top, we go down. But you see, we're going, one of those days, do you remember stocks like Tesla and stuff like that? We had it too. It's going one way, one way, one way. Actually, it's going all the way up, actually. Do you remember that? When stock Tesla or SPY going all the way up, 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 up. It's like a snake, actually. Like a snake when the New York session opened. That was the reason. Usually that's perfect. I think we would all agree here. Would you agree with me? If yes, thumb up. If not, thumb down. That's a beautiful double top here. Beautiful, actually. Thumb up or thumb down. It's okay. I want to see if I get a thumb down. So, okay, you agree. But the only reason why I did not get out of trade or I did not even do a hatch. Hatch is if your broker, my broker is like this. Vantage or my funded one FTMO, it's like this. You have to be they're using when you open a new position, it's going to be a new one. Each one is a new one. They're separately. It's not the average that you get. So you're able to open a long and a short. I did not do that because on one reason actually, because there was one day we go all the way up. So I'm not trying to catch the reversal actually. You see, we did that actually. That was our mistake. What did happen? The trend is your friend, actually. They said for a reason, actually. And that's why I like it. And I said, you know what? No, I will not do that. The only thing I think what I did just, I say, you know what? I will reduce my stop loss to even less here, $20 or something like that. And then I said, you know what? When I see something like this, It goes in there trying. They're struggling. The first candle that closed above the highest wick that I got here, and they are trying to get above that, I get out. I saw that one here, that got here, and with the closing price $1,000, I get out. I covered the 900 loss that I had here, and that's it. And then I went sleeping actually for a couple hours. And then with Azrai and others, I said Saber was there, Hamza was there. We did the trading. Many left actually, but at the end, Dennis and Azrai and we traded for 11 hours. Dennis actually almost for 11. He left a couple. But then Tarek came, Hamza came again, Frost did come, and someone else also. Surah did also come to us, and we spoke a bit. So far, any question? Is that clear for everyone here? Again, I did not know that actually. I want to see how it is behaving. I say, hey, it's closing here. What was the reason for me here? Because of the doji. Otherwise, I would have not taken. I would have waited to see if I see here. Okay, that was the reason here. Hope that is clear for everyone here. Oh, huh. Took me out and then went all the way up. What a thing actually. I should have put it lower actually. You see, took me out. Okay, here it's getting crazy here. We should wait actually. The market is right now here some maybe crazy. So we should wait here. Let's wait here and see what is happening here. You see, we see a lot of wicks here. Some days we have something like that. Or it's coming data today in 5 minutes. Service PMI. Oh, okay. Okay, wait a second. Let me check my calendar here. Forex calendar from FTMO. Then it should be red for me. I mean, for 30, they say it's only crude oil inventories actually. That's the only one for someone who is trading green, but it is not that much important for us actually. But maybe but still they're doing something here because it's not important for my funded account. Does not mean it should be the same. Okay, guys, that's okay. We got a loss. That's okay, not a problem. So anyone, any question here so far? Was that clear, the trade here? Okay. Let's go to today actually. When I woke up in the 5 minutes, I saw just the ranging actually. I think most of you, some of you were there, we saw the ranging. We saw that in the 5 minute as well. The moment I saw that one here actually, it was again in the 5 minute. It was hard to read actually. You saw just the ranging, so it's hard to read. More interesting was to see that in the here in the market here. I see here. Yes, I know. If we zoom out, I saw I had sort of resisting here. Okay, I had it here. I had it here, but I saw here. What did happen here? Can someone tell me here? What did happen here? What do you see here? If you go just by the microstructure. No. Microstructure. I'm not talking retracement. No, we don't have any retracement. You cannot actually call that a retracement. That's from the previous day, actually. I would be different. Not previous day for you who are located in the United States or Canada. That's for me. But again, that's from the previous session, and the retracement should be here then, actually. No, actually, the retracement could be actually, that's actually correct, actually. By the way, that's correct. Yeah, that's true. But I want to see the first, even before retracement. There is something bigger here. What do you see here? Any idea? What do you see here when you look at it? From those who were there 14 hours ago. You remember that? What did happen there? So what we see here, I see the bottom is getting higher and higher. The bottom used to be here, now is here, now is here, now is here. And what I see, same idea what I told you with yesterday, the mistake which we did actually. The wick above are smaller, the wick below are longer. They're trying to push it up, they push it up. They're trying to push it down, but the buyer push it down. They don't have any powers to hold that. And that's the reason we get always higher support, higher support, higher support. Do you get the idea, guys? Is that clear for everyone or not clear? If not clear, thumb down. So, okay. The moment I saw that, I said, hey, you know what? Now we have the breakout here, because what did happen after the first 15 minutes? We had actually, they tried actually, even if I count the cross candle also, the second 15 minute, they tried to go, but that one I see, it's a good one. It's getting above. Now we're thinking, yes, we broke it. Let's put a limit order here. I think we put above the, I wanted to have it above the small wick that we see here. You remember that? And above the small wick, we put a order. Our stop loss was below that one, and we were trying to go. When you remember that, we had a level here. Actually, that was, I don't know, 200 something like that was it. We was trying to get nearby that one. Once that one here closes here actually and started to go higher, what we like to do, I said, you know what, guys, let's bring our, whenever you're ready, come on. Trading view, come on. And that's the reason why I say I don't want to use 1 minute. You see, the 1 minute is full of shit sometimes. Most of the times. Stick to the 5 minute. It's possible to trade there. Maybe only on that days actually, when you see it's going one direction all the time. You see no wicks always. It's going up, 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 or down, 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 down. That's okay maybe, okay? In the pullback to catch it. Otherwise stay to the 5 minute here. And someone say, hey, how should I know that? You see that here in the first 15 minutes and stuff like that. Let it go. And then you see that, hey, it's getting here. Wiki, 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 wiki. You see, that is telling me not to trade here. Stay away from me, actually. If I would, instead of here, watch that. Again, it was only $23 for him. That's okay. I've already made for him a couple hundreds, actually, here. But again, that's not the point here. The point is here, we want to see actually traded the right way here. Okay, let's get back here. Once that one went to our favor, you see the candle was first green. I said, hey, it's going up. That's the reason why I said only the closing candle. What did we do with... Oh, it gets stuck again. My apologies, guys. Trading view. Whenever you're ready, the guys are waiting. Yeah. And then we brought our stop loss to a small loss here, when you remember. Then it turns around, comes back, and hits me. That's it. And then some of you left, actually. And it was only, actually, many of you left, actually. We started with 10 people, then you left, actually, and then you missed out, actually. What did we see here? We see that one here. Yeah, yes, you're right now. You say, hey, that's a retracement. It got here and got rejected. But again, you're looking just at the candle. If you can see the microstructure through the movement, that's even more important, because you see, hey, they're pushing it to go up. They're pushing it to go up. The wicks is getting, they're trying to push it down the price, the seller, but the buyers are in control for the moment. That was the reason to say, hey, we see a clear breakout, and we see, yes, the support level is getting higher, higher, higher. That's the reason for us to say, hey, we go long here. After, again, you left, we saw that one wearing S, and then we saw that, we said, hey, look here. It's coming back here, where I had the wicks. It tried, and it's closing nearby the wicks. Azrai, Dennis and I went long here. With the closing price, we jumped in. The last second, we jumped in with the closing price. And then put our stop loss here. When the market started to go into our favor here, actually, again, it was the same actually target again, $2,000 something actually. We said, okay, we bring our stop loss to a small loss here. Was it actually, yeah, below the closing here somewhere? And then what did happen actually? What did happen here? Can someone tell me what do you see here? Please do not say 3 candle pattern. That's going to be the second thing you say. First thing, please. Start with the first thing. If someone writes down 3 bar, I freak out here. Now why Avi back in the day said if one more person is asking what is Avi8ors level, I will freak out here. So please, what do you see here? The bigger picture. But what is the title of double bottom? The title of double bottom. The title of that is double bottom. And what is the title of double bottom? What is the first thing you look at? Hierarchy. Azrai, say it.
Microstructure. First.
The microstructure is telling, yes, we were trying to push. First time we reach here, get rejected. Second time we say we get rejected. First top, second top. And when I look here at the second top, I was like, hey, what do I see here? I see here that, hey, I have the wicks now. Yes, the wicks used to be here. Now I see upper high wicks. They say, hey, first time we got rejected. Second time we got rejected again. So what did happen actually? We have to return actually. And what do I see here? I see a 3-candle pattern here. What did we do is with the closing price, it was here 300 something. We exited actually. Okay, we exited. And then come on. We don't have the whole day. We have things to do here. Let's look here again. Don't be worried if you see something in the 15 minutes and 5 minutes, so many weeks. Believe me, in the here it's gonna be even worse actually. Okay, it's gonna be worse actually. Don't worry about it. Let's go back here. And then we say, okay, what we see here. Now we come to the second thing. What's the second thing we look for actually? First thing is microstructure. What is the second thing we look for?
15-minute candles, price action.
Yes, and I see here the 15-minute candles. I have the 3-candle pattern. Where did we do our limit order and why, Azrai? Where did we put our limit order and why?
We put it in the middle. By the body, sorry. Or the wick of the cross candle.
Why did we do that here? Why didn't we use it between both actually? Actually, the wicks are smaller. We say, hey, when the wicks are smaller, we can do a small pullback. What was the reason but choose that one here?
Because it's a cross candle, so
no, not just okay. I say usually when you have a cross candle, that happens. But what is happening here? Not just because of the cross candle.
The level is a resistance level that it keeps hitting.
Exactly. You see the closing price here, the closing price here, and the opening here as price here. They're aligned to a level here. Okay, that was the reason we say, hey, you know what? We put our here stop loss here, and then we say, you know what? We're trying to go at least somewhere here. We have somewhere here we're trying to go, or even here we say, hey, we're trying to go here. Okay, we're thinking they tried it. Now it needs to come down. When it comes down, we have many rooms actually. Here, okay. And then that one did not get us in, and we say, hey, we give it as another try. Actually, with 5 minutes, I do that. And what did happen is then that one happens. First, when I saw that, I was thinking maybe to add in even. You know what? I say, hey, one candle it's getting retraced by many. I say, hey, maybe many candles are getting here. It's close here nearby, and from there we can short again. We can put to add in actually another 10 contracts. But it did not. Actually, it went up and hit my stop loss, our stop loss, and then that's it. We got that one here actually. We missed out on that one here. There was 2 things we missed out then. One was, guys, here, the one you're seeing here. Oh, look how beautiful the 1 minute looks here. Again, that one is getting crazy here. But maybe let's wait here to see it make it sense when it closes here nearby. Maybe we can short that one here. Could be. let's wait. Guys, that's the beauty. If you only trade one product here, yes, I know you say, hey, sometimes I don't have anything, but sometimes what is each of them is giving you something. Which one do you want to trade actually then? But if you stay by one product here, you can only win actually. One market, one product, one instrument. Okay, that one is going higher. Okay, even if that turns to a wick, it's no longer valid for me. Okay, let's get back here. Again, I missed that opportunity. We talk about it with the guys. Say, oh, guys, after I saw that here, I said, oh, look, we missed that. I have one candle, that one closed nearby here. I get the rejection. We should have put it on to say, you know what? Let's go for the target. Target could have been, hey, the first candle that closes above that one here, which was actually that one here. That could have been, again, what was, for example, the stop loss? The stop loss could have been here. Here, put here. Or here, whatever, but probably here. Okay, we did not take that. And another thing that we did not take here, it was here. Can someone tell me what do you see here? Is there anything that you see here? Let me help you out, guys. I saw that late after it was happening.
The kangaroo tail.
Exactly, the kangaroo tail here. Why is it again not that one? It is that one. Look, it is not on the top. It is below here. It should be on the top that I know it is returning, and it should be inverse. I saw that one here. Hey, it's actually here. When you see that movement here, you should anticipate, hey, that one here, it's going to be that, and you should anticipate the next, what could happen next. And then you get in here. Where is your stop loss? Just below that one. You can give it a bit more room actually if you like. Okay, something like that. And the first closing price, again, why are here the first closing price above that? Yes, it's only 800, but you're also risking 185, or if you put it just here 156, it's up to you. Okay, that's up to you. Here we did not take a trade actually, and when the trade that we took actually, the last one, and was that one here, Azrai and I. We see, hey, I have a double top. I see that even in the 50 minute also, but I see that on the 5 minute. I see first top, second top, and especially in the second top, I saw the three candle pattern with the closing price. We jumped in. Stop loss was above the wick here. And our target, I thought it will come here. We tried to go here. But the correct thing to do is when we go here. Let me bring it up actually. When we go here, I see nearby here, the first 15 minutes, I have a cross candle here. We could have actually used the cross candle. That would have been easy, a decent for our trade. Or when you see, hey, I have lots of wicks actually there. Okay, lots of wicks. That area, you can mark that. You say, hey, I mark that area here. And I'm going to do that here. I can use, for example, the wick of the cross candle, but this time from the downside. Or I can see, hey, the first candle closes here inside. For example, that one here. We should have exited here. It's the first candle closes here in the inside of those wicks actually, where you have lots of wicks. Could be to the downside, could be to the upside. It's getting most of the times there because there is lots of liquidity there. Okay. And you see it was, by the way, exactly. We did not actually, because we were hoping we will get down, because we saw, hey, that's a jungle here. What did happen actually? And then that did happen. That did happen actually. Here, I saw in the 5 minute here, we're getting a double top, double bottom. First bottom, second bottom, and I seeing that one here, even And can someone tell me, what do you guys see here? Can someone tell me what do you guys see here? Can someone tell me what do you guys see here?
The kangaroo tail again.
Which one? The kangaroo tail reversal or the kangaroo tail continuation?
Continuation.
Exactly, the continuation. Even if you get that one, it's even a plus then. Exactly, Oliver. That means I see that one with the closing price. We should have actually exited. We did not actually. Because I was starting, I said, you know what? It will come here and get rejected. And the first time it did, because I have a cross candle here. You see, it get to the wick and get rejected. We saw that one. We should have actually exited here actually, because we see that. Put that here on and try to go long here. If we would have done that, so far we have done 2K actually. I'm not looking for excuses, but guys, I haven't had sleep in the last 3-4 days. I have slept less than 10 hours actually. If you combine everything, even less than 8 hours, it's not good actually. But that's things that I missed out. Then I take a nap and then I come back and say, oh, why did I not see that actually? So that's the thing you should. That even you is it maybe sometime people are asking parser, is it possible to see the double bottom before it's happening? Yes, it is possible. You see the first one and you see that one here, and you anticipating the wave actually. The wave, kangaroo tail, wave up. That we should have got out of here, Azra, you and I. We should have got here, but we got later actually. And then we did not do that actually. We saw that actually it's happening, and we was actually like that. We saw even another. We saw even the double here, and I was like, oh, here was returning. And then we saw that one here actually. We saw that one here. I add in actually, but for me it is so far nothing here. Nothing here. No, guys, nothing here. We stay away. Give the market some time actually to see what he's doing here. We saw that one here, guys. A beautiful 3-candle pattern. That pattern alone, look at that engulfing. It's exactly, it is swallowing itself in its belly. Body is in the body, shadow is in the shadow. And I say, hey, what a beautiful 3-candle pattern here. I have the liquidity sweep. If I zoom in here, we see a small wick here. I see a small wick here. I have the liquidity sweep, and the third candle, it needs to be a bearish one. It is going to close below that one here. Okay? And that was the reason for me to say, hey, you know what? We are going actually, we have a 3-candle pattern. And if we look here, it is even an A++ setup. Why? I have the liquidity sweep of the liquidity sweep. Brian, if you know it, you know it actually. I know you used it the same way. Even we haven't spoke about it. We spoke actually yesterday for the first time about it, and it was interesting that we saw the same thing actually, and we're using it the same actually for our thing. I said, hey, that's a liquidity sweep of the liquidity sweep in a 15-minute again, and I see not only the third candle is closing below the wick here, it is also engulfing, swallows the previous candle here. Since it is engulfing, I said perfect here. Put limit order here. Put limit order here. My apologies, I zoomed a bit too much. So put here, and as stubborn than I am, I say, you know what? This time, not only I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm going to that one here. I want a big money here. When it started to go into my favor here, what I did, I reduced my stop loss. I bring my stop loss here. Okay, it was 125. I remember that actually. 26 actually is the same. And then we get that one here. We get that one here, and then I saw that's here, and I said, hey, it is getting down, and I'm getting that one here actually. Do you see that actually? I said, hey, it is returning. What do you see here, guys? Can someone tell me what do you see here? I'm not talking about candle. I'm talking about the first thing, microstructure. What do you see here? Can someone tell me that?
Double bottom. Double bottom.
Exactly. I see a double bottom. Top, 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 top. I see a tweezer here. They're almost next to each other. And here I see an inside candle actually. That's in what? Not in 5 minutes, in 50 minutes. That is telling me, hey, it is over. Actually, that was something I should have left here, but we gave it even a try. We tried actually. The moment we saw that candle is closing, we saw, you know what, that's it for today, because I had things to, and look here, that's the time I said, that's it. We exited, and after that, it jumped. How much did we wait? 800 something, I think. I was right, 866 we made. It could have, yeah, we made that one. And yeah, that was so far, that's my, in the last 3-4 months, is my worst trading day. Worse not in the meaning of that I hate it. No, worse in the meaning when it comes to say how much money I have. For me, it's okay if I have a losing day, but so far is this going to me. So that was right, but even if I would have taken that trade here, the moment I see that here in the 50 minute, I would have exited that trade here, because that doesn't make any sense if I see. There was a lot of mixed feelings here, but again, the only thing that I say, I should have opened here 2 position, because again, in Vantage and also in FTMO, the brokers are like that. Each position is separately. I should have opened 2 10 position here. One to close nearby here to make 1500, and with the other one try to go down. It is not possible to get out here. That prevention. The only reason, maybe you're asking, okay, Parsha, why did you not do that? The reason was because the first trades actually didn't work for me. I was actually in positive, but only $48. With the trade that I have here, the small stop loss, the win, and then the small stop loss, not small, the stop loss that I had, together I was $48 in positive. If I would have taken maybe, I don't know, at least 700, 600, I would say, okay, I wanted to see first from a psychology that I have a win actually. That was the idea. Anyone, any questions so far? No question. No question at all. Okay. That's it from my side actually. We're gonna stay maybe to say what is happening here. Let me take a sip. What is happening here? 1 minute, 15 minutes. Let me have 1 minute also here. Let me see what is happening in the 15 minutes. When that candle, guys, when that candle closes nearby one of those wicks, actually, we try to go long, actually. One of those wicks. Maybe that one. It's actually a good one because we had the breakout here. We have a cross candle here. Okay, and it tried many times, actually. But again, we still have 2 minutes, and even that one, again. Maybe it will get here, turns a wick, and then closes nearby here. 2 more minutes we have to go. Here's 7 minutes. Or it could be that that one closes nearby here. If it's that one is far away from that, but also far away from that from the upside, but I'm gonna not take that trade. But that one looks actually the good one. Goody. That one looks like goody. I know maybe someone is saying, hey, on the bigger picture, isn't that like a double top? Yes, maybe you're right, maybe not, but you have to see it also. It is getting rejected, and finally it can only close nearby here. Do you know why they do that actually, to close their nearby? Any idea? What's the idea? Why they do that actually? Why they close their nearby? What is their intention? What do you think here?
Oh, I have no clue. I don't know.
Those are institutional traders. Yes, go.
Well, unless I'm sitting right next to him, I'm not going to know anything.
The reason for them is to let you know, oh, I see an engulfing candle or stuff like, or a strong candle. Finally, it breaks. It want to go down. Let me get with the closing price in, put my stop loss here. Then it returns and hit all the stop loss. Do stop hunting. Do you get the point? That's it actually. They want to do stop hunting. So now it's getting interesting, guys. When it closes nearby and we see the wick, tricks the eyes. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They have to do that actually. Reoffer. Ah, look here. I missed that. Look here. The 1 minute here. Close exactly here to get in here. Once it goes here, bring your stop loss to a small loss. But again, we have it here. But I think it will turn around. Again, what is the bigger picture here? The bigger picture is 5 minutes, and we have here. And I think, guys, do you know what I think here? I think we're gonna get the retracement from both sides, 15 minute and 5 minute. That's the reason why I hate. Look, that's going to be a false one. The next one is coming probably down, or the next upcoming one. Maybe it's going here. It gets rejected. It will come down actually. That's the reason I don't want to use even 1 minute actually. I didn't want it actually. I said to Azra, actually, you remember that? Azra, I said, you know what? I will not tell that, guys. I know some will go to the 1 minute, but actually, let's stay to the 15 minutes. You know what? Even let's say we have one day like this, we have still time actually, 5 minutes. In the next 5 minutes, we can nothing do. Even if you have a day like this, actually, guys. Okay, you still get here opportunities to trade here. And even if you do not see that and don't trade, and you say, oh, on that I could have made, I don't know, a couple K, even 10K. It's not worth to go to 1 minute actually. If you go to, I would not encourage you actually. You see, long story short, I would not encourage you. But to be fair to the 1 minute, today is also in the 15 minute and 5 minute. It is crazy. If you see it is crazy, then stay away from the 1 minute. You see, now it's getting rejected. I told you that. How did I know yet? I say, hey, that one getting rejected, that one gets rejected, it is coming back again. Probably that's will go down, get rejected, and it will come back here again. That's the idea. That's why they say 1 minute is full of shit actually. My apologies for the language, but profound time needs profound language, they say. So let's wait to see what is happening here. I'd like to see that one is closing. If that one is closing differently, we are not able to take any trade so far. We get a 3 candle pattern, we are not, because look to the left side how messy that is here actually. I'd like to say we have again 3 minutes to go. Do not look at those actually. You see that candle that you see here now, for example, that one here. First it started to go all the way down. It was really a strong red candle actually. But it turns around and now it becomes a really long hammer actually. Long tail hammer actually. You see that actually? A long tail hammer. That's actually the thing that I'm preaching here. Only the closing candles do not enter. Oh no, I'm gonna, yeah, it's going up. No, you see, it's turning around actually. Only with the closing candles we can work here, guys. Just give it a try. It's so easy to work with 15 minutes and 5 minutes, guys. You see, there are some patterns actually, and they're repeatable. And you don't have to trade everything here. Don't become a trading junkie like me. I know I didn't make myself any compliment now. So, could be that 5 minutes, could be the next upcoming 5 minutes. But again, we're getting here. You see, it's getting back where we had our movement actually getting here, and then it will jump up. And then we have to take something there. You see that one too actually, it's trying. Finally, you have one big candle get covered by many actually here. You see that? Here I have 1 minute to go. You see that actually, guys? One candle, it's trying to get covered by many actually. No, it's way below that actually. Let's in the 5 minute, let them in. Did hit my stop line. Okay. Let's wait. Maybe that one closes here. So far, nothing. The other one did not work. You know what? Get rid of 1 minute. Forget 1 minute. Get rid of the 1 minute here. So far, nothing.
I was short and that actually Forza just went out at 860.
Good for you.
Yeah, I shorted the 40,000, 30,000.
50 minute close.
It reverse ABCD on the 5 minutes, so I took that because it did something like a double top and that reverse ABCD, and they said maybe it will go test the cross.
By the way, that's not a double top here, no? You cannot call that a double top, actually.
Okay.
You cannot call that a double top.
Oh. And they said it will go and test the cross down there. That's what I got.
Now it's wanna break that, okay? Maybe you wanna go up. Wanna go up. Rid of that one. Let's see what's happening here. Last minutes. See here, one candidate covers by many, jumps up, but the problem is it's near the beginning of the market. There is nothing so far we can trade. That one, I have nothing here. If you see, hey, I have nothing here, wait the next one. If it closes nearby here, we get in. Okay? If we have something, let me see here. You can see that one did close here nearby. Okay, that would have been okay to step out. Look, that one closes near hereby. You can get in, get up. At one time was there actually 10:35. Is that minute? Oh, I was short. Yeah. That makes sense. That's just. $10.35. Okay, that's what I was. From 15, it's gonna be the engine down. Close here. Since I have still 3 minutes, let me go mark that area. So not each time I have to go here. Here. See that closing price here. It's really promising to me. See, we got here, that one got, and then rejected again right away. It's already global. Okay. Any thoughts, guys, so far from your side?
Gold has been trading really good the last couple of days. The price action is really good. I didn't do well on it, but it had
Which?
gold MGC.
Oh, gold. Okay. Yes, I did well
Did,
actually on when was it? Last week Friday. I did myself actually couple Ks with that actually. 2-3K I did. I was bored and I started to trade that. But I went back and I saw on some days it is not compatible with our here.
yeah,
We have still 2 minutes to go. So control. No, the one from Vantage I need.
on the 15 minutes, it's looking really good. I was looking to take this long, the breakout of the inside candle, yeah, early today, but it moved too fast.
Okay. Again, when it closes nearby here, we go long here. The same terminology that we have here. 8-hour trade could be 80. Yes, that's possible. That's possible. We have still 1 minute. Let me see, but look on other days. Perfect so far. But when you will look here, instead of 1 minute, we have a price level there. We had the breakout here. You see, we had the breakout here, got rejected. Right away, but I wanted to see what is happening here. See, it's coming here, closing here, we jump up here. Let's see how much would that be. Just multiply by 10 then. Yeah, 2600. It's possible a good one. or is a very good trade. No, that one is too far away. You see, that one is too far. Even it goes up, it does not matter. That one is too far away. But again, look here, we still have the 15-minute here, and the 15-minute could close nearby the wick of that way. But even that, if we can trust that, difficult. Oh, I missed that one. Guys, could you look, what do we have here? We reach an area, we're trying to get one side is trying to win. We see finally we get to break that and to close here. But since I see I have lots of wicks here, we should have used, for example, the closing here or the wick of the cross candle here to put our limit order. You see? Because that one is finally. You cannot say, hey, it will jump up. That's different, actually. You know, you get to a certain price. You're hanging there, actually. And finally, you need to see one side actually close above or below that. You see, finally, we get to close here below that here. Okay, that's not the retracement here. Stop loss goes here and trying to go down. Well, I need some sleep. I need some sleep. I cannot even hold up my eyes anymore. But I cannot go right now sleeping because he is 4:42. Otherwise, I will get up at 9 and I cannot sleep. I will go around 8:30 in 4 hours, for example, and then I try to sleep a bit. And see you then, Asian session. That one I shouldn't have missed. Guys, I have an idea. Let's do it differently. Let's from why don't you just take tomorrow night off? If that would have been so easy, Hamza. Once you're in the circle, you're in the circle. Oh, let me get rid of that actually. I want to just test something. What do you think about it? Tomorrow, from now on, start our session earlier, maybe 45 minutes before the market starts, to have the recap what did happen yesterday in the last session, and then go take some trades. What do you think about it, guys? No one have any idea? Sabr think it's a good idea. Then we can focus on. Oh no, guys! If I look here, truth to be told, if I look here, it is retracement from this. My apologies here. Trying to see things here. I see, yes, that one closes, but I see, hey, it tries to come, and the last one comes only to close nearby, get rejected actually. But once it goes into my favor, I bring my stop loss to a small loss, and that would have kicked me out here. No, that's correct actually. Because the microstructure is saying, hey, we are pushing it up, we are pushing it up, we are pushing it up actually. So it needs to go up. Today is a crazy day. Let me see. Forget about the 1 minute, guys. Forget about everything I said about the 1 minute. Yes, only maybe on some days when we see, oh, the market is going straight up or it's going all the way down like a waterfall. That's the only reason we should say, okay, let's give it a try. Let's use it in our favor. Okay, what do we see here? I see I got the rejection here. No. Yeah, exactly. Even you get the 3 candle pattern here. Look here, you just broke here through. It's really dangerous actually. They're trying to, they will go here, and then again, what I like to see is this actually. I wanted to see actually this. We had the breakout here to come here. I get the reversal. From here I go down here. That's what I like to see. Do not get emotional when you see 2 days ago. I had only one trade, 1100. The next one I lost, and I was only 700 in plus. Okay, at the beginning of the market, I get 2 opportunities, get in, all the way up. One 4,500, one almost 3,500. It was decent. Sometimes you have to wait here. Do not force it actually. Truth to be told, I would have actually traded that like this. I would have said, hey, I see they're trying to pushing down, but I get rejected. Finally, we get just to try the nearest actually wick here that we get after that here to close nearby here. And I say the rejection. Okay, I get in. Once that is going into my favor, it's going here actually. Again, that's with 1 actually. You have to remember we're doing that with 10. It's going to my favor. My stop loss, which was used to be here, I bring it here to a small loss actually here. $30 gonna be then. $30 or even less here below the closing here. It's gonna be $23. Probably that's gonna turn around and hit me here again. And that's it. So far there is nothing that I could trade here, truth to be told. Maybe to say, hey, that one is closing here, yes, but that's maybe to say, hey, the movement, the breakout here happens with that one here. To say, hey, that is closing nearby here, and I also get the rejection. The whole movement, which took 3 to 4 times more candle than those, went up, and now it's coming down, closing where the movement, the pushing up started, and I see even with the weekly rejection. Let's get in here to go long. But why would that be a mistake to go long here? Can someone tell me that? Actually, the pattern is there. You see the microstructure is there. Why would that be a problem for us? Can someone tell me that? What's the problem here, guys? Huh? Why can't I say, hey, here I saw that? That's okay. That's no paper. I see, hey, it push up took here, many candles, less candles to come down here. It's like that, the other term, it's like that one here. Many candles covers by 1, many candles covers by less actually. I get in here where the movement started, put my stop loss, for example, here. and try to go again all the way. Trading view, I hate you. To go here actually. Could have been, but what is the problem here? What problem would you see here? Anyone, any idea? What do I always preach? Not just to look to the left side.
To look up and down as well?
No, why don't we want to go up? But I say not just to look if you have enough room to the left side. You have to look also in other direction as well.
Yeah,
Which direction would you like to go when you open the position? It's going to be a long, so you want to go long here. When you try to go long here, you say, hey, I have here lots of things going on here. I see lots of wicks here. I see lots of resistance here. I see consolidation here. The market starts to consolidate here. Okay, and I had just my breakout here. So when I get to that point here, it can see like that one gets rejected actually, and it will turn around actually. That doesn't make any sense here, because if I had more room, for example, that one was here maybe, I say, okay, I have room. Once it gets higher, I can bring my stop loss to a smaller loss. That's possible, you see. It turned around actually, because you have a lot of things, because you had just the breakout here. And if you look at the bigger picture, what does that look like, guys? The bigger picture to you. What is that?
In sideways consolidation.
What is that?
A consolidation sideways.
Double top it. That's a double top actually. First top, that's gonna be the second top, and especially the one that Avi likes so much. What does Avi like so much? If the second top is higher than the first one actually, and as it is, I don't care actually. And even if I had to choose, it's for me actually quite the opposite. Since I don't have the three candle pattern here or any, and I see the rejection, that's going to be dangerous trying to go short here. And I don't see anything here. Even maybe to say, hey, I can go long here actually. That was the reason I tried to go long here. The moment I saw that one here, so yes, that a double top actually, but when the moment I saw that one here, I said, hey, it gets here close nearby the wick. One candle covers by many. That one tries to close here, gets rejected, but that one gets to close here. And yes, I see I had here and those are where I consolidate here. It was resisting where I had my breakout to the upside. Then now, for example, it can bounce on them and to go up here. And I was like, hey, you know what? It's going to be like this. I go up here, coming down here, and I'm going up here. The idea was correct actually. But it did not work actually, and hit my stop loss with 300 something. I did it on my phone. So currently I'm only 500 bucks, I think, in pot. 500 something. I had 800 something with my 48 bucks. I was 900 something, the 373. I'm 600 something in positive today. That's my worst day actually so far when I compare to other days. But that's okay. It's not always about money. Am I angry that my stop loss got hit? No, because the setup was there. I said, hey, I see I have one can get rejected here, try, and that one tried to come closer, they push it up, and we finally get to close here. And usually they try to make you think, hey, it's gonna go down. I say, you know what, from here we will bounce and go up. But it did not actually, went down. Happens, there is no holy grail here, guys. Remember that. Even the best traders in the world get their stop loss hit. A friend of mine did last year, no, the year before that, I'm sorry, tired here. He made in 24 $3 million in trading, and even he had 9 losing days. Not 9 losing trades, that would be even more, quite more. 9 losing days, so he had to accept, hey, today I'm gonna For me, it used to be 1K. Since I brought my stop loss up, I said, you know what, for the moment it's just 2K, 2% of the previous account size. If I lose 2K on a day, that's it. I'm not gonna trade. I don't care how many opportunities will be there. But so far, not happening. So far, today is my worst day. You see that one? I see it's going up. One candle here. Have a good one, Sabr. See you around. I see two candles get covered by one actually. I missed that actually. I should have taken that actually. I did not actually. I should have taken that. And stop loss goes here. I don't care, that one went down, whatever, it does not matter. Once the setup is, it went down now, and now we want to go do the swing here. But again, why would that be dangerous to take that? Can someone tell me that? Why is that dangerous to take that? Why can't I take that here? Why can't I say, hey, I have that one here, I try to go long. Why can't I take that? We spoke about that. Do you remember that? After my 30K day, we spoke about that. Why can I say that actually? You see, I'm even tired. I'm forgetting even my own rules here. Why can I not say that? That's 5 minutes, and that's the trend is to the downside. And in the 5 minutes, I see, hey, just by that pattern, it's just want to return. Why can I say that? Why can I not say, hey, I will take a long position from here? We're getting down here. I see the downtrend here, and I see in the 5 minute, two candles get covered by one. And why can I not take a long position from here? Can someone tell me that? Think about it. What would happen the moment when I take a position there? Is it reversal or is it a pullback, guys? The moment I open the position to the long side, is it the pullback or is it the reversal of the trend?
It's a pullback.
You see, when I take the long position from here, if I get you right, I want to say if I get you right, you see, I see two candles here. Now it's getting back here. If I take that position, try to go long, I'm trying, is that I'm trying to use the pullback into my favor, or am I taking the reversal?
Oh, that one is a reversal.
Reversal, because we're going all the way to the downside. Okay, that's going to be a reversal. What do I need to see based on the microstructure on the 15 minutes? And what do I need to see on the 5 minutes to say I can do reversal?
A three candle pattern on the 15 and a double bottom on the 5.
Exactly. On the 15 minute, it's okay when I see, for example, let's say that candle here after 1 minute 30 comes and close nearby here. That's okay for me to say, hey, I will take a long position from here. Okay, I will take a long position from here. That's totally okay for me to say, hey, I'm gonna take a long, that's 15 minutes. But what you see here, this is the 5 minute. The moment I see that, what is that? Is it a double bottom or is it a single bottom?
A
A
single.
double bottom.
Who says single bottom? Thumb up for single bottom. Who says it is a double bottom? Thumb up. And all the others are sleeping. That's why they are not raising any thumb up here. It's okay. No, it's actually a single one. Okay, it's a single one here. You see, I get here. Okay, I get here. Actually, I have here the pullback, and I get here, and it's trying to go long here. You cannot say here. That's actually here. You cannot count that here to say. You cannot say, hey, that's a double one. Actually, no. Yes, actually you can. My apologies here. My apologies again. No, you can say that. You cannot say that one. I'm sorry. My bad. You cannot say that one. Let's say the wick was a bit longer to say, hey, from here I go long. That's a first bar, but that one is a double bottom. That's correct actually. But what do I not look here? Because it's a little bit crooked actually. It's not the beautiful one. For example, look the one that Azra and I had here. The one that we had here. You see, that one is more decent here, coming down here, here. First bottom, second bottom, and I see the three candle pattern we got in here. Stop loss, go down actually. What I do not like here, and even it's playing maybe to our favor, but again, we should have taken here. I'm sorry, I'm so tired, guys. That one is a single bottom actually. Okay, we say, hey, that's just close here. Let's say it would have been exactly near that one. I go long, no. But if I look at that one here, that's a double bottom. I get here, I get up, and I get again here, and I'm closing nearby here. So I have the double bottom here. The only thing is crooked. But since the market, if we have, for example, a day when the market goes in one direction, up, 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 down, 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 then yes, it's dangerous to take that. Then it's really, really dangerous to take that. But that one, we should have actually said, you know what? I see a double bottom. My apologies again, guys. I'm doing my best not to sleep, because if I sleep right now, I cannot sleep at night. I hate it when my sleep gets mixed up. Once that goes into my favor, I see something like that actually, or like that is going into my favor, the first thing I do, I bring my stop loss to a small loss. And again, where is our target? Our target bare minimum would be here, or to see the first candle closing here above that one here. But the bare minimum would be here, the closing price that we had here, trying to get there. Okay, that have put me. And again, even that one looks like a crooked one actually that I caught. Since we are not going all the way down, all the way up, it was playing a bit there. That's okay. But if you have something that goes all the way up, do not even think about to take the reversal. You know, just the pullback. The pullback is your friend. For example, if someone, you can not say, for example, what do we see here, guys? You cannot say, again, let's say the wick would have been longer, or that would have closed nearby here. You cannot say it's the reversal. It's not 15 minutes. You can say that with 15 minutes, not with 5 minutes here. Again, you can see, hey, three candle pattern. I had first that one here. Let's say they were near each other. Now I have to know that doesn't count. That's not a bottom. Those are together bottom. Okay, those are together a bottom here. Now, you cannot say that's a bottom and that's a double bottom. No, that and that together, if they're nearby, they're at the bottom here. So you cannot say that. So can I go long here? No, I cannot. That's a single bottom. Actually, I can count that. That's not 15 minutes, that's 5 minutes. Hey, I have the three candle pattern. That doesn't have a wick, but the load of that one is lower than that one. I have the liquidity sweep. Can I go long here? No, can I not? Why? Because those are together still one bottom here. It's not a 15 minute here. If I'm in the 15 minute here, I can say yes, I can take a long position here. But no. But when I see that one here, after two candles, a giant candle comes nearby closing, I say the wick, what is that? That is by the one, that one. Many candles covers by one. Two candles get covers by that one here. Can I say that? No, yes, I can say that. No, why? I can say that's the first bottom, and that's the second bottom. It's wanna go return. So first bottom, second bottom here. So what I do, again, with the closing price goes in, once the trade goes here into my closes here, maybe I reduce here. Once it goes higher here, what I do, I bring my stop loss to a small loss here. If something like that happens, turns around, at least I'm losing just a bit money. 10 bucks maybe, 15 bucks. Do you get the idea, guys? All right. So far, it's a crazy day. Again, but that one you can also not, okay, that works for you, good for you actually, Tarek, that works for you. But to say, hey, that's here, you see, that's not, you see, you need it doesn't look like a double bottom here to me here, but here in that case that works for you. That could have happened, that goes down and jump up actually, but in that case I hate it when I intro. What happens if I get the 3 candle pattern here? It's at the bottom here. I cannot do anything. What we like to do is, look here guys. Let's say we use the wick here, or let's say the closing price here. Okay, could be that area here. Or let me do that actually. Let me do that. Let me delete that and make that actually. Is that zone actually, okay? When I get out of that zone, I'm trying. Look, what did we have here? We had here a fair value gap. See, that one closes here. We get here. We get rejected. Use that one here. You say, hey, I'm gonna use that to go down, for example. But again, it's a bit dangerous, and I do not like that fair value gap, truth to be told. It's not so mine actually. It's a fair value gap stuff. Like maybe sometimes I use it just as a target. I don't know where to get out. I see a fair value gap, the beginning for me or the end for me, since I'm coming from inverse side or the middle of it, I use it just as a target, like the cross candle actually. So far, I got actually a new gaming chair today. I need to pack that. Maybe I work late on that so I don't have to sleep early actually. Not early, I will sleep, don't worry about it. I will go in 3.5 hours from now sleep. I will get 6 hours sleep, so I will be on my A game. Can someone anticipate what is happening here?
A reversal, a free candle on the 15 minutes, and a double bottom on the 5.
Yes, but do you see what is happening here maybe? Maybe they're trying to come close nearby. One candle covers by many. One candle covers by many. Maybe exactly, Frost. Retracement. Maybe retracement. You have to anticipate. Not that I say, hey, put your order in. No. You have to anticipate just what could happen next. Well, what is happening to me today? So far, I should have taken the long here. When you see the double bar, you should get out here and take the long. I should have taken that. Actually. You see, hey, I see an inner candle here that close here gives me go long here. I should have taken that. Next time, tomorrow we will do that. We did that really good, but there is a problem. I don't know Paros. When you want to go, if you want to talk to Paros, you have to go to the other group. I heard there is a group, they called them BBT or something like that. Oh, Parsa, then you okay, then I'm Parsa, I can help you. I'm making joke, Hamza. You did. Good for you, bro. Good for you, bro. Guys, you know, that's the thing actually. When you trade like a machine actually, you see, hey, I'm trying to get there. I see double top, double bottom. The trend is ending. I get out of my... You see, Azrai, we did it actually here. And I say, I'm not mad at it. We did it the right thing. Azrai and I. And later I tried to find anything. No. What did... let me lock that here. We still have here. But again, the problem is we got the double bottom here. And the double bottom is stronger actually than the retracement. The retracement sign, the previous one is going up. But the double bottom here is saying what? The double bottom says, hey, we want to go up actually here. Do you get the point? We want to go up here. Even that one closes here. That's you're saying that the moment we get the double bottom or double top, that means the trend is changing. Do you get my point so far, guys? Finger up or finger down? You get the point or not? The moment we see that here, we see here the trend is going up. For me, the trend is going by thinking, hey, one candle gets covers by many candle in 5 minutes, and from here it will return. Why is that wrong? Because now the trend is no longer, but yes, if I have a bearish trend and that's happening, I can say, hey, that's the pullback. But since now I get the double bottom here, or could be the double top when we have the opposite side, I can say, okay, the trend is ending here. Since the trend is ending here, officially I'm at the beginning of the opposite trend now. Do you get the point? And when that one reaches here, the moment I say, hey, that's going to return here, what am I saying that? What am I saying that? Yes, micro, but again, the trend goes as long as we see in the 5 minute a double top, double bottom. When we see that, we say, hey, that's it. The trend is ending here. The trend was ending. Hey, first bottom, second bottom. Here we get in. Let's say since it ends here, I call myself lucky because I catch exactly the glitch, the beginning of the opposite trend. Do you okay with that? When I say the moment that one reaches here and it tries to go down, I'm then trading against the new trend. Is that correct? Thumb up, thumb down. Do you get my point? If not, thumb down actually. Thumb down, anyone? Thumb up, okay, it's good. Thumb down, anyone? No one? I'm saying I'm trading against the trend. If I want to trade against the trend, what do I need to see based on the microstructure in the market then? Since now I'm trending up to the upside because I saw, hey, the downtrend is ending here and now I'm trending to the upside here. What do I need to see then in the 5 minute to see, hey, the upside trend is ending here? Yeah, not the bottom. Actually, double what?
Double top.
Double top, actually, Ollie, because double bottom is when you come down. You see double bottom, double top. I need to see, because I saw here double bottom here. I was anticipating that one is closing here. That's going to be a double bottom. That was the reason I said, hey, the downtrend is ending here. From here, it's going to start the new trend in the opposite direction. It's going to be to the upside here. Okay, that's going so far so good. Now when I see it get here, it will return come to the downside. That's not possible. That's only one top. I need to have, for example, something like that goes up here, it turns down, goes here again, for example, and I see, oh, it is returning again. Now I have the double top here. It is then trending in the other direction again. Do you get the point, guys? Let me give you something. You see, it's returning here actually. Actually, for the moment, actually, it's playing here maybe. Maybe it's a crazy day. There is no holy grail here. But the answer, you know what I'm talking. Look here, actually, in the 5 minute. We see that actually here. 5 minute. Even I get that one. Okay, that one could say, hey, it is trending again to the other sides. I see I'm in the short here. I get that one here. That one here. That one here. And I see that one here. I say, oh, that was my first bottom. That's actually my third bottom here. I'm sorry, my second bottom here, not the third one. I have my double bottom. First one, second one. The second one is, by the way, here. If I see that, the moment I see that, the only thing that I can do is following. If you're in any trade, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You see the double top, double bottom. It is ending here. You see, we're trading like machines here. The mechanical trading, when we say microstructure based on mechanical trading, mechanical entries. I think it will. That was the thing that I was. I think no. I said to Azra, no. That was my mistake. You see, everyone does do mistakes. That's the thing. Even the story that I told you with the guys, I told them at the university back in the days, because I was straight A student. I said, hey, you think I'm the best one? There are people that are much better than me. I have my own problems here. Same here. Maybe some people say, hey, Parsha is doing good. No, Parsha is doing sometimes shitty things as well. Avi is doing shitty things as well. Why do you think Avi goes then golfing here? To clear his mind, actually. Even other traders, good traders, doing that. So if you see double top, double bottom, that's it. No, I wanted to go back down. No, it's done. It's done. Yes, Brian, that's normal actually. We're human beings, but that's done. I wanted, but I only made 600, 800. Who cares? Do you think the market gives a shit about that? I'm sorry for the language, but profound time is profound language. I say always. No, get out. What should you do? Try to go up here. You saw that actually already here. You saw that actually here. You should have tried actually here to do that. The only thing that you can do, you can say, hey, once I get to that point here, it is returning again. I see a 3 candle pattern, a beautiful one in the 15 minute. And where I did that, it reached the breakout. Yes, the trend was ending here, but it reached the breakout. The new trend is ending here. That means, let's say, Azra, we got in here and we see the wick are small. We get in here and exactly at the same time, we're opening a long position here. We're opening a long position. The moment we saw that one here, we should have left here. Why? Because the 15 minute is telling us before the okay, maybe someone is saying, hey, is that also not a double bottom? Again, they are actually playing here around. Actually, you see they're playing here around. Is that not a double bottom? Maybe. Is that one a double bottom? But again, looks, you need to have some distance here. You see, and it's a range here. You cannot say, you see here? Hey, I got here. Yes, you're 91. Get out of that trade. Get out of that trade, girl. Get out of that trade. That's it. What is happening next here? Next, it's gonna be, that means the first trade we took was here. Actually, I told you it was, we should have got out actually here. But let's say we want to try to get our leg, we should have exited our position here with 1000K. I'm saying that for the all next trade that we were gonna do. Mechanical trading here. The only reason if you did not, maybe because you were not watching it, but even not, if you see something like that, you should be smart enough to say, hey, I have a cross candle here. Let me use my stop loss, my take profit here. Or I have lots of wick here. Let me put it somewhere here actually. That's smart actually, because you see where it is. Then it's okay if you're not looking here. But to think, hey, it will go all the way here. No, it will not right away. It will something happen here. So far, so good. The next one that is happening here is so since that works here, and I see here, what I see here, I got here, what I see here, that's right, we got in, let's say here, we say, hey, we got out of that trade. When I say Azra, that goes for everyone, because she was there and she was trading with me for 11 hours. Good job, girl. But you did some money today. Money, 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 money. Tomorrow we will make more even today. Let's see what the market gives us actually. That's going to be interesting, guys. Now I can say actually the trend could end to the upside here. Okay, now that one actually, you see, I was trying to go long, but it turns around, happens actually. Bring your stop loss to small loss. If that one here in the next 10 minutes close nearby here, we're gonna try to take a long here, okay? Could be also with the 5 minute. Let's go here. What do we see here, guys? Okay, we took that. Okay, with that one, we took it here actually. Okay, the moment we got in here, what do we see here? We see right away to something like that. But since it is nearby here, I cannot read that. The moment I see that one here happening here, you should know I should get out of that trade. I did not know, hey, can I count those as, because I got in here and right away I get a double bottom here. Can I count that here? The moment I see that, yes, I can count that. Get out of here. Even with a small loss, whatever, get out of here, which we did actually. That was actually a good thing actually. If you want to go long or not, truth to be told, you can try actually. The only reason for me not to go long here, you see right before here, I get right away a double bottom here. A double bottom here. And I don't know is how much valid that is, but apparently it is valid, especially when we see that, as I told you, after I saw it, I said last second, guys, Azrai, Hamza, whatever, let's go out here. If you're in, let's go out here. It doesn't make any sense here. So let's go out here. We have a double bottom here. You see, next time I see the hammer here. The hammer shows the rejection. Let's take here. And let's go try to go here, back here. Let's try to go back here. Again, we would have reached that, or here, before the market opened, we could have exited, because when the market opens, we don't know. That's the way we should trade actually. Do you get it actually? Is it for everyone clear? If not, thumb down. Okay, good. You see, that's mechanical trading. The moment we get to mechanical trading, you are for a treat actually. I cannot guarantee you. You see, a friend of mine, he does do on one day. I should show you. Will not believe that. On one day, he made $37,000 with 2-3 trades. Guess what he did on the next day? Guess, for example. He did not lose. But guess, for example. You can open your mind right in the chat. Just guess how much money he did on the next day with 2-3 trades. No. No. Try more. You are very close for us. $3.25. That's it. You cannot say, hey, I did yesterday 37. I should at least do the half of it. Or I cannot say, hey, wait a second. The last day I did even 10K. I was getting used to that actually. Me, I'm talking about myself. And I did even 30 something. And today I'm just making 500, 600. No, and even yesterday I did 3-4K, actually 5K. It was 4K, I think. Today I'm making only less than $1,000 because $1,000 a day keeps the shitty job away. No joke besides. That's actually what we have to understand. When you get to mechanical trading, you are for a treat. You cannot lose anymore. You cannot. You can have a losing trade. You can have a losing trade. You see, Azra and I, and Hamza not, but Dennis, we had a losing trade here actually. Okay, everything was there. We did it by the book. Everything was there. But guess what did happen, guys? It did not go into our favor. So what I'm trying to say here, when you just look for microstructure and then for 5-minute candle pattern and then get your mechanical trading, that means your entry. And you see, what was my problem here, guys? What was my problem here? So let's talk about it. What was my problem? Let's see. What does the candle? Oh, that one returns. You see, it's a crazy day, guys. On those days, maybe you are lucky. For example, you get somewhere here, and it is more luck than actually knowledge. It's more luck. How can I say that actually? Olive, what we say that in German? Mehr Glück als Verstand. It's more luck than knowledge. Or brain actually is more luck than brain actually. That means you got there more with luck than using your brain. Actually, that was your brain that you got it to go there actually. So you see, it was more to be lucky that it went there. You have those days, you are destined to it. You see, I see here double bottom. What I do, I go long here. When it goes into my favor, I bring my stop loss to a smaller, turn around, kick me out. Gym time, have a great day. YouTube, buddy. Gym time, I have to go tomorrow too. Actually, I don't know. I will do that in the break, I think, because I need some breaks, you know, somewhere around 11, 12. in the noon before we do the New York session. We will do that again, guys. For tomorrow, keep in mind we will do the we will have to we do the recap actually a bit earlier. We will 45 minutes, I think 45 minutes before the New York session started. We do the recap and then we do the opening here. And in the opening we will see what we can do. Again here, back here. For example, what was my problem here? Do you know what I'm always preaching? Make your stop loss and especially your target based on an objective point, not subjective point. Do you remember that, what I'm always talking? But what I did do that I said, hey, I will get in here. That was good actually. I see, why did I get in? I said, hey, I see here, Azra and I, we were seeing, hey, we see a double bottom here. First bottom here, second bottom here, and I see the 3 candle pattern. It's near just below that. We just jumped in the last second. Beautiful. Beautiful. That was perfect actually by book. We say, hey, stop loss above the wick here. Exactly. Makes sense here. We had our stop loss here, 300. Instead of to sign, hey, we have the cross candle here. We could do that here. Or maybe since we have lots of wicks here, we can use some of those wicks here maybe to make 1400, 1500. Okay. That have been to be a good thing actually. Instead of to saying, you know what? Once we break here, we will go all the way down. No. You know what? If we break here, we will have some pullback. Azra, that should be the thing we should next time think about. Even if we break here, it will not be that we break like that. They say, hey, why did we not use that? No, we break like that, and we will come back here, and then we can take here, pull back here, two, pull back, and we can add in actually. We saw that even, look, even on that day here when we had, as that day means yesterday, guys. Do we have so far anything here? Because I have the other ones here. No, so far we have nothing. But that could be something, guys. You see, we can have maybe the double bottom here. You say, hey, here went up and then here. But when the candle comes and close nearby here, and from here we can take a long position. Do you get my point? That's just an anticipation. The same thing that we did here. That's a possible scenario that could happen here. Let's go back here. Let me drink something first, guys. I haven't tried because I'm talking all the time. Back here to the previous day. Exactly. I wanted to talk. Even on a previous day, you see, I think the buyers went to the gym. Yes, Brian took them with them. Brian took them actually with them. Okay, if I look there, actually then bring them. Yeah. So let's back here. You see, guys, when we see something like that, do not get nervous. We need our opportunities. Even here, let's say you got in here and you saw, hey, I had something here back. When you go back, you say it is more likely to get here. And then you see it's going up. Oh, it will go to the target. Don't worry, it will give you some pullback here. Next time we have to think about that. Azra, you, me, and anyone else here. You see, that one goes up. I see, hey, what is happening here? I see, hey, I had here, they tried, then I had the breakout. I see that one is coming, get rejected and close here. What can I do? I can use the wick here, or to say maybe that wick is long between the wick here and the wick here. I do that in the middle. For both it's possible. Let's say you did it just with the wick here. That would have been your again, that's from my, let me go back to paper. Again, that would have been our stop loss here. Take profit. Again, at the end we had it here actually. We would have had it here. Still you make 4K. If I would have taken here for 6, 7, and no one cares actually. You have to do that the right way actually. Do it by the book actually. We didn't do that by the book. My mistake, my apologies actually. The next one here, I see I have the breakout, add in here. The next one, I go to here, add in here. What we are doing, we're trying to do opposite. The trend is your friend. I'm preaching that myself, and I do myself such an amateur mistake here. My apologies, guys, to you. Okay, I should teaching here the right thing, not the worth thing. But it's learning by doing. So we are doing it wrong to learn it, not to do that anymore. That's the right thing to do. It is getting rejected here. It is getting rejected close here nearby. It's telling me, hey, we want to go up. We want to go up here. Okay? Things like that. And the same goes actually here when we go what we had today. It's happening. Oh, it could be that we get a, if we get a 3 candle pattern here, guys. Let me get rid of that. That is noise for my ears. Let me get back here to Vantage. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, shitty. Taking responsibility. Guys, can someone tell me what we see here? If that's get a 3 candle pattern. That one close here, and then we have a 3 candle pattern. Please start with the hierarchy. Please do not speak all at once. I cannot hear you otherwise.
Microstructure.
Sarcasm.
We have a double bottom.
Exactly. Microstructure double bottom. What is the double bottom here? That here. Or you can use the wicks here. Let's use the wicks actually. First bottom, second bottom, and then we see the 3 candle pattern here. So what's the next thing for us to do, guys? What's the next thing to do for us? What does this mean for us? You know, it's difficult when you guys speak all at once. I cannot hear you. My sarcasm, you know. We have to take a long position, but what I hate here, we have a very long candle here. It's covering so many candles. If it does do that and I don't feel it here, I don't trade. Yes, that's okay to say I don't feel it here because the candle is looking weird here. That's okay sometimes. You say looking weird, that's a weird 3 candle pattern. That I had there was good one. You see the one that we had here was a good one actually. The wicks were even to the upside, which showing me liquidity sweep. You should look always at the positive. Even if you lose money, you get it the right way to see what you can do better. The best lesson that I get in life is always when I do something wrong actually, because when you do it right way, you apparently you know that how to do it, but it could come a time that you get out of the your I don't know how to say it, rules area, let's call it actually. Okay, and that could happen that you then blow up your account. But if you do it sometimes wrong, then you have to say, hey, why did the last 3 there works but today not? I was not playing by the rules actually. Okay, it's getting interesting if it closes that way. If we have that wick here, we can use here, I would use those wicks here. You see, they're aligned to a price here. If we get a 3 candle pattern. 8, 7, 6, and no, we don't. So we are not trading. You see, we are not trading. Here, that has nothing to do with it looking far away. It has to do when the pattern is there, the pattern is there. Yes, we had many things here, but again, maybe because lots of things are happening here. 15 minutes. Looking left here, you see that one here? Has nothing to do with that. We have actually room when you look to the 15 minute. Those are wicks actually. And if that wick would have closed here, I would have taken the long position. That's enough for me in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, if it was here, I would have taken that all the way to the opposite. But again, let's wait, guys. So let me close first. That's just for our channel. That was for today so far. We're looking just, guys, to see if anything happens here so we can go to the reverse point. There is only two things we can do here. To see a double bottom, for example, something comes close here, or that one comes close here, or have a 3 candle pattern we go up, or that one, it is still in the uptrend. Actually, it goes up here and I see a reversal and or something like that to get a double, whatever. So you can say, okay, it is now, I can return actually to the downside, stuff like that. Okay, that was for today. Thanks. See you then by tomorrow. Have a good one.